Hi, I'm Peter Brokhurst. I'm a Kamilaroi man living and working in Bundaberg with a passion for resurrecting our culture and tradition and our languages. Okay, so what I've done is I've written a computer program that allows you to drop any language into it, both English and your Indigenous language. And what it can do is you type the word in, it'll have a word in there that say that it's in English, you type it in your language, and if you're right, it comes up green. If you're wrong, it comes up red, and the right word will come up beside it. Now, it has the ability that we can drop any languages in the world into it that work instantly. And the beauty of it is it's in Excel, Microsoft Excel, which pretty much everybody has. So it's a very easy program to use because most people are already using it and most people already got it. You can, at the push of a button, you can swap it over from an English word being there to your Indigenous word being there, and then you have to type the English equivalent in. And then you can push another button which will randomise the words that keep coming out, so you're not trying to learn the same words all the time. And yeah, it's a the whole basis of the program was to make it simple. I believe that everybody has different ways of learning. You know, some people can pick up a book and almost memorise the book. Other people can't. So we need to have different ways of teaching people how to do things, and one way is through a computer program. Now, you don't have to be that computer literate to understand this program, but if you've got, you know, between posters on the wall, you've got computer programs to play with, you've got books to read, depending on your learning style, you've got a tool there to learn your language. I suppose it's a passion for wanting more people to talk it. You know, I want to see a day where we go to work and we're talking a language. You know, where you work in an Indigenous corporation, you should be talking your Indigenous, you know, your first language rather than English. And it was just good that I, you know, could see an opportunity to not only help a particular language, but help every language, all in that. So it's just it's a passion of mine I'm very passionate about the customs and traditions that have gone in the past and resurrecting all that, and part of that is language. I think it's a part of me to hear it, to speak it, to be, you know, have it spoken to. It's almost part of my DNA to have the culture, the tradition, the language all happening. What I'd like to see in my language in 5 years' time, I would like to be to a point where we greeted each other in language, said goodbye in language, and parts of the conversation were in language. I do believe that's achievable. I don't believe that we would be to a point where we would speak more language than English, but we could certainly be a long way down that road.